Instagram, Instagram, Instagram. The gram, the gram, the gram. Insta, 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 gram. B. Lopez, I'm sure you'll get your Dodgers ring. Congrats on winning that auction on Candy Digital. Candy Digital in the building with their NFTs. Turtle Sleeve, what is good? OC81, what's good? Pretty excited, everybody. Coming on for a very specific reason. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Jordan Official, what's good? Coming on to give some love. AJ, what's good? Adam, what's good? Give some love to a good friend of mine. Big, huge, fucking Matt. That is a thundercat I bought for $1 at a garage sale. Massive, massive day for one of my homies, Matt Higgins. And I'm going to see if he's here. There he is. Boom. Matt Higgins is in the building. He has been working very hard on his SPAC. And I wanted you all to get educated on SPACs, the new company that he is merging with. Ask him about Shark Tank. Ask him about his good-looking hair this morning.
Do you see that?
Now, what is going on?
I do this for you.
I like it. What's going on with that?
I got dressed for you, huh?
All right, Matt. First of all, tell everybody who you are and why today is one of the biggest days of your career. And I'm very proud of you. I love you. I'm so happy. Trent, I'll see you at the National. I'm very happy for you, Matt. It's a big, big, big day. I know you've been working super hard. And I'm excited. Oh, look at that little, I like what you did there. You set your little Shark Tank background. That little Shark Tank flex.
I thought you crushed Mark Cuban's head. Crush your head.
Tell everybody the big news, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah. All right. So first of all, I'm Gary's partner in VaynerMedia. We've been together for almost a decade in one way or another. Thank you, Gary, for everything. So I launched a SPAC last November with a team.
Real quick, because I know this crew.
What's a SPAC?
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Simply put, a SPAC is a publicly traded entity, the sole purpose of which is to identify another company to merge into. A great opportunity, and the end result is that company becomes public. And they're usually organized around themes. Mine is around digitally fueled businesses, principally direct-to-consumer businesses, but could be anything. And we've been hard at work looking for a deal for the last several months. Gary is an advisor in my SPAC, along with 10 founders. And it trades OCA on the New York Stock Exchange.
So it becomes this vehicle. You go out and try to find a company to merge with, and then you kind of you've already been public, but then you kind of go really public as a public stock because now people know what the company is. SPAC is SPAC. What does that stand for?
Special Purpose Acquisition Company.
Right. So Matt went out, convinced institutions, financials, hey, believe in me, look at my track record, give me this money, I'm going to go then find a company, and it's going to be public, and we're going to win.
Yeah, and I'll tell you just a quick idea, you know this, but I
and
really
Matt, people are asking, I'm sorry, people are asking what the symbol is, because people are opening the Robin Hoods as we speak. What is it?
The symbol is OCA. On the New York Stock Exchange. But look, my thesis was pretty straightforward. You know this, Gary. Operators make the difference, right? Like when you operate and you know what you're doing in a certain area. I know what I'm doing in consumer businesses. I build things from scratch, and I've been partnering with CEOs for a very long time. And my thought is I put together a bunch of people like you, Christina Tosi's in my group, Scott Tannen, Bobby Brown, a combination of operators and marketers, 21 people total, that if we found a great business, we could help make the difference, right? And there's a lot of great research out there showing that SPACs that are led by operators actually outperform the S&P and other SPACs because operators make the difference, as you know, right? And I've watched the way you operate over the years and your hard work and a lot of different times when things weren't easy and you powered through to build the business you built right now. Same idea.
So what is the company that so today's the day, right? Like obviously I've known, so if everybody's watching, this is cool for me because it's the first time I'm this deeply involved with a public company, right? Like I'm advising, Matt and I are very close. VaynerMedia is going to be working with this company directly. So it's fun because, I've never had a chance, with the NFTs. By the way, here's some mugs of my NFTs. They were, even though everyone's made a fortune, Matt, admit that you did not buy enough VFriends. Admit it right here on this show.
I admit it, Gary, and I'm ashamed of that. It's actually still Sarah's right. Sarah, can you come and tell Gary how she's right here? She can tell you.
Here's the brains of the operation. Sarah, I miss you.
She told me we didn't have enough money. That's why I didn't buy them. She said we didn't have enough. No, but you know what I love? You sent me oh my God, wizard. Oh God, what was now I'm blanking. I love my little wizard. It was perfect.
I sent Matt a Go, as everybody in here knows what a Go is, a Gary originally owned. Don't accept any of those OpenSea offers, Matt. Some people have made some mistakes. But Matt,
well, let me tell you the company.
Go ahead. Oh, wait, I want to say something before you say the company. For everybody here, this is like the NFT was like the first time I felt that people could invest in me. Like, you're my only investment partner in my life, you and Steve Ross, besides my family. So it's never been an opportunity. This, I'm not the lead dog. This is your thing, but I'm touching it enough, and it's like a $10 share. It feels like the first time my community can really get behind something in a, affordable way.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I mean, I've had the benefit to basically steal your ideas and ride your coattails for almost a decade. So it's nice to see everybody else get to join the party. I remember I had dinner at Gary's house like 4 months ago. Remember, Matt? I'm telling you, buy CryptoPunks, right? Like, and I'm like, I don't know, Gary. I don't think they're that they're just not that attractive. Shut up. Open your phone. But then I remember I gave up like Coinbase transferring to MetaMask. I was like, I can't. Big mistake. It's like Pretty Woman, when you want big mistake. So I just, but you're right. I should have bought more. I'm sorry.
Tell us about the company.
All right, I'll tell you about the company.
People are literally chanting, I want to buy shares in the chat.
Well, I'll just tell you about the company. So I always believe the number one point of investing is to identify a macro trend that you believe in, right, wholeheartedly. And once you find that macro trend, figure out who you think is going to be a winner. So the company I'm backing is called Kin Insurance. It's a direct-to-consumer homeowners insurance business. I love when people say, oh my God, so boring. I can't believe you did insurance. Like, ask Warren Buffett that question, who's probably owned Geico since like 1951. Why I like Kin? It sits at the intersection of a number of really important societal shifts. Number one, climate change, right? Like, climate change is here to stay. And if we don't figure out how to harden our homes and how to navigate climate change, we are not going to be able to survive in our cities, right? We're going to have to retreat and continue to retreat. And you can't thrive in a metropolis without insurance, right? The way insurance companies are going to navigate the future is having a completely data-driven model that is direct to consumer, that isn't distorted by a middle person who may say that your roof is perfectly fine and new when in fact it's 15 years old. There's lots of distortions in insurance, and insurance is a virtual product. There's no reason why you should go to a storefront to go buy what is essentially, imagine going to a storefront to buy an NFT. Let's put it in the language of like, VFriend, right? It's completely illogical. Insurance is a contract.
Listen, I've been telling my dad for years, let's shut down wine. Like, I don't know why you should go to a store, period. Listen, I know that it's a fun experience. I think retail will live forever. But there are absolutely certain things, insurance surely being one of them, that it makes no fucking sense. A coat? If I sold coats, yes, try it on, this and that.
Well, you hit on a great point. Like, and I love Casper, a friend of mine. But if you think about selling a bed, like DTC, there's a lot of leaps in logic to get there, and that's the problem with a lot of direct-to-consumer businesses. They're trying to wedge their way into an industry. Insurance is a product that should be sold. So that's that's. Hold
on, Matt. Hold on. I need to know how many Mr. Barrett just said done. OCA bought. Mr. Barrett, I need to know how many shares you bought. Matt, you can buy one, right? You can buy one for $10.
Yeah, but I actually would encourage everyone, honestly, go to kin.com, go read the investor presentation, watch the videos, I always say do your work. Like, at the end of the day.
Hours of homework.
What? Do your homework at the end of the way.
Everybody here knows I've been yelling, do 50 fucking hours of homework on NFTs. Somebody said, do you want us to buy OCA? I don't want you to buy anything. I want you to do your homework. Do you believe in Kin? Do you believe in Matt? Look at that face. Do you believe in Vayner's marketing as the agency partner? Do you believe in my advisory? That's the fucking question.
Yeah, I always tell people, do your homework at the end of the day. That's what gets me excited. Gary, what's next in NFT land?
Oversaturation. Every day, Matt, there's a CryptoPunks type project, right? I love Fame Lady. Like, there's a lot of great ones. Bored Ape Yacht Club deserves a ton of credit. It became the other breakout hit. What's going to happen now is 1998 internet stock, right? CryptoPunks, Bored Ape, I'd like to think VFriends, they're going to be the Amazon and eBay of 1999, 2000 internet public stock, right? The problem is every day there's 30 new this, you know, and they're all characters, right? This snail, this vampire, this ninja. There's just so many. And right now, literally 800 different, 1,500, 5,000 different teams are trying to make their 10,000 token launch. What's going to happen is in the next 6 to 12 months, everyone's going to realize you can't be in all those discords. You can't be in all this stuff. Like, you're not, it's just going to be tough, right? And so whether it's whether it's Candy Digital, which, you know, I'm doing with Ruben and those guys, whether it's VFriend, like, people are going to have to consolidate, and there's only going to be 5 to 15 monster projects in this era. And a lot of projects are going to go down. A lot of people are going to lose money, which is going to then make people say, oh, fuck, it was a fad, this, that, fuck that. And then just like the internet stocks, then 2003 will come and Web 2.0 will come. NFTs are going to be utilities. There's not going to be a ticket. You know, you're, you know, partner to Dolphins. You do a lot of events. This is something you know well. There's no logical sense. No different than Kin, like saying there's no logical sense to go to a storefront to buy insurance. There's no logical sense for any ticket at Madison Square Garden. Can you see it, Matt?
I see it.
That fucking place. There's no reason on earth for the Knicks or the Rangers or the concerts to ever issue a paper or a QR code instead of an NFT, because the NFT, God forbid, it's Billy Joel's last concert. If MSG issues the NFT and that starts trading as a collectible, they're going to keep a 10% royalty instead of me with my ticket stub selling it on eBay. There's no logical sense in a decade. I'm going to give it full 10 years. There's no way that not every ticket is an NFT in a decade, because there's no reason for it not to be, because there's only upside for the issuer and the cost is lower. What that's going to lead to is every human in a decade is going to interact with an NFT, start to understand it, and then it's going to get real. Like VFriends, you know, people were, you know, in the comments saying like, fuck, like almost everyone's like, fuck, I should have known better. I should have bought more. What I'm laughing about is they have no idea that it's way crazy compared to where it's going to be in a decade. So it always feels weird, right? It's always like, you know, like I bought Michael Jordan rookie cards at 40,000. You know how long I was on that for, like 3 years, right? Then I went to 240 and I still thought it was cheap, and I bought a bunch more, but that was hard for me because I was sad that I missed it at 40. But I'm glad I did. One sold for 800 last night. So anyway.
But wait, are you more excited by the idea that things can have a smart contract and then there's a residual like income stream?
Yeah, to me.
Or are you more excited about the art part?
No,
you know,
to me, all this collectible stuff is just a small percentage. Call it 15%. The 85% is that the smart contract's going to meet, you know, Ross Equinox, right? Why would Equinox's membership not be an NFT? I could resell it when I'm not using it, have to buy it back, and Equinox is winning. Like it's going to completely take over, but it's going to take 5 years, 7 years for people to figure it out. No different, by the way, let's go back to your world, no different than the company you chose, because I've been close to it with Kin. Like, I remember when people were starting internet insurance companies with like funny domain names 15 years ago, 10 years ago, and they've obviously advanced on this model. But now here we are where there's no logical sense to not do it.
Yeah, that's how I feel. And that's why I encourage anybody watching right now, do your homework, check out kin.com. Really passionate about it, but I want you to
hold on, big shout. I don't know if you could see the comments. I'm sorry to interrupt. We got to give shout outs to everybody. DC Original just said, just bought a share of OCA. Matt, well, every share fucking counts.
Thank you for supporting me. But more importantly, do your homework. I want you to go to kin.com and check out the research. Gary, I'm going to let you go. I really love you. Appreciate you, man. You're the best. Best to AJ, best to you. I hope to see you soon.
Recap for everybody who came in late. This is Matt Higgins.
Yeah, really quick. So my company today, OCA, announced a merger with Kin. Kin is a direct-to-consumer insurance business that's using data to help navigate climate change without going through a middleman. If you're interested, please go to kin.com and check out the investor presentation. Thank you, everybody.
Matt, 1 second. And for recap for everybody, Matt was the president of the New York Jets years and years and years ago.
Yeah, executive vice president. But
executive vice president. Thank you. He was told by his sales team that there's this maniac Jets fan who owns a fairly large business in New Jersey. We're building a new stadium. We're having trouble selling the skyboxes of the last lame duck season. Go and close him. Matt comes.
Yeah.
We completely hit it off in seconds, and I start getting into rants around the world's changing because me and AJ were just months away from starting VaynerMedia. I was just about to graduate. Matt,
respect, I'm at a bagel store, right? And
take it over. Take it over, Matt. Take it over.
This guy, he doesn't have enough money to buy a suite. He's full of shit. He's going to buy the Jets one day, not today. And so I sit down with him in this bagel store in New Jersey, and Gary's hands are moving wild. You don't understand. Twitter's just the beginning. This was 2009, right, Gary? Everyone's going to have a phone, and they're going to be Comcast and NBC all in their own hands, and the big companies are battleship carriers, and they're not going to be able to keep up. Me and my brother AJ are going to start a firm. He's still in college, and we're going to crush it, and no one's going to be able to keep up. You know, first 10 minutes, I'm like, I can't believe I got to sell this guy sweet. But in the second 10 minutes, I was like, I don't know. He might have a point. I might be able to ride these coattails. So, remember, Gary? I'm claiming credit for being the first client. I know others compete with this thing.
I know Brett Yormark, big shout out to Brett Yormark, president of Rock Nation, who was at the Nets at the same time. Very similar story, very similar timing, but Matt was absolutely number one. And that has been like really your MO of intuitively understanding people, which is why, you know, when you told me that you were doing this, I personally had confidence because I was like, he's going to find someone he believes in. And we've talked a lot about the genre of insurance and what Kin's doing. But the human behind it.
You and I are similar, and I admire how confident and self-possessed you are. You know I admire that, and you're much better at that than I am. But I do like being early, and I like backing great people, and I really don't need anyone else to agree for a while, right? I think you are similar. I don't really, it doesn't bother me. That's why I want people to do the work and the research rather than just take my word for it. So, but you and I have been at it ever since that time at the bagel store.
Matt, let's talk about something else. What does this feel like? What does this feel like? Like you've been working super fucking hard on this. Like, what does it feel like today?
That's such a good, but probably feels like a relief. You know me. I'm so locked in on execution. It's nice to get going. That's the number one emotion. I'm excited to see a lot of great people at Kin. So fired up today. Honestly, that brings me a ton of joy. You know, when you know you have something really special and you get to share it with the world, it feels good to finally let it out and share it, to be perfectly honest. And, you know, now I'm just, what's the next execution I need to do, right? What do we got to do next?
Awesome, man. Good luck. Love you.
You're the best, Gary. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you later.
Let's get somebody up. Let me just say hello to one random person just for the fun of it, just because I love saying hello and just so thankful. Anyway, that was Matt Higgins, partner of mine, good friend. Big day for him. His public stock OCA is now real. I'm advising. He teamed up with Kin, a insurance company. I'm really excited for him. Let me just see if I can get somebody up here. Samantha, Adam, you want to get up here? I see your request. Come and say hello. Share now. What's good, bro? Can't wait to tell the world about what you and I are doing. Love you, brother. All right. Doesn't look like. Let's try to go live with Montana Mama instead. Thank you, Tricia. That was interesting. Super cool. No, Montana Mama not coming up here either. All right, I'm almost running out of time. Let's see if Bunny will come up. Bunny, you up? Nope. Bunny, Samantha's out. Bunny, tonight. Bunny, 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 Bunny. Bunny, you want to come up? Okay. Veronica. Oh.
Hello.
Hello, Bunny.
Good morning, Gary.
How are you?
I'm all right this morning. I woke up, which means it's a blessed day for me.
That is my absolute same mindset. How are things? How was your weekend?
Good.
Tell us about the weekend. Give us one thing that happened.
My sister and I went to Atlanta to go to the outlet malls up there, and we did some shopping, which was awesome. I got to spend some money.
That's fun. You get anything good?
Yeah, it was.
Good. What's been going on the internet? I see you interacting. It's always good to see your name in my stream. You well?
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't ever think you noticed.
I notice everything, buddy.
That's awesome. No, I like to, I love my Twitter, and I haven't been on LinkedIn for a while, but I need to redo that one today. I've got a lot of things on that I need to take care of. But I love my Instagram, and I love watching you and going to my YouTube.
Are you part of the Discord?
I am part of the Discord.
I know. That's why I asked.
Not that I have anything in my Ethereum account.
That's all right. Listen,
but I am part.
The VFriends Discord is not, I didn't make it closed. If it's not about buying VFriends. It's about learning about NFTs. I want this community to learn about NFTs because back to spending money, first of all, there's going to be Series 2 VFriends, which I'm going to make much more affordable. And I'm going to try to make people win. But more importantly,
that will be awesome.
More importantly, I'm not sure what's going to happen with Deadheads, which was a project that I liked, and I said, "Hey, team, check this out." Somewhere in the next year or two, I'm going to go into that Discord and say, "Hey, this is a project I like. They're going to be $100 a token, and they're going to be destined to be much bigger, much bigger." Look at Bored Ape Yacht Club. So I want people to learn.
My price range.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people's price range. So I just want people to be part of the Discord because I want them to learn this new Web 0.3 because maybe they'll start their own, NFT in 6 years when it really matters. They won't be scared of it. I just want people to learn.
Yes, I'm learning every day from you and from my VFriends.
I love it. Bunny, have a great day.
You too, Gary. Thanks for talking.
Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. I'm going back to work, but no question, as Bunny knows and as people here in the chat know, I am most active on the Discord. The Discord is linked on my Twitter account, or you can go to vfriends.com and you can scroll to the bottom and hit it. Please join it. Huge mistake if you're not part of it, as you can see by the comments and everybody.